So there you have it. Just finished watching the Summer Madness 2 trailer for the second time, and URL has definitely stepped its game up from last year. So this is quite an impressive card. A lot of things to talk about. So let's get some of those things out of the way. First of all, I don't know if you can hear the fan, but that's the fan going. If you hear that, I don't know if you can or can't, but whatever, that's the fan. So, let's get into these battles. First up, Rex versus Averb. Now, Verb is coming off of a victory against Hitman Holla. Unfortunate battle, but needed to happen. So here's the thing, Verb is very unpredictable. It all depends on which Verb is showing up. The thing with Rex is I know exactly what I'm getting when Rex enters a battle, because every time I see Rex, he always goes ham in the ring, so I know we're getting Rex going ham, I know that. But it all depends on which Verb is showing up, and depending on which Verb is showing up, that can go either way. I know Verb is Midwest, but my money goes on Rex with this one. Just saying. Enes versus DNA. Now this is an interesting battle. Really, all of these battles are really interesting battles, but Ness versus DNA. Here's the thing. Okay, we all saw Ness's battle against Iron Solomon. It's my opinion that he lost that battle, but I will say this, Ness has some of the cleanest lyricism I've ever heard. Like, his verses just flow, you know? But DNA is a very direct battler. If he's battling anybody, he addresses that person directly, meaning not too many of his bars can be catered to someone else. That was the whole problem with the Ness Solomon battle, is that Ness had a bunch of generic things while Iron Solomon was getting at things directly catered to Ness. So DNA is another one of those battlers where it all depends on which DNA is showing up. If we get DNA versus Disaster, DNA versus DNA, definitely DNA. DNA is definitely going to take that one if we get those DNAs. As far as Enes goes, I've only seen a few of his battles, but again, he's not very direct, and for someone like me, I like very direct battling because it shows that you know your opponent and you've done your homework on him, as opposed to, you know, lyricism and whatnot, which there's nothing wrong with that, but lyricism plus research equals a victory to me. That's just me, and like I said, all these things come down to people's opinion anyway, so there you go. Serious Jones versus Charlie Clips. Okay, there are a lot of people out there who say that Charlie Clips is an underrated battler. Okay. I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I don't think Charlie Clips is that good, and I'm not saying he sucks, I'm not saying he can't rap. I'm just saying Charlie Clips is not that good, based on a lot of things, but mostly it's his setups and his punches. His setups are not that good, and his punches don't hit with the impact that they should, or at least that his opponent has. That was one of the issues with the Charlie Clips Averb battle, is that a lot of them had punches, but the punches didn't hit as hard as they could have, or just wasn't as impactful. And that's the problem with Charlie Clips, is that he's not a very memorable or impactful battler. At least in my opinion. Serious Jones has the same problem. And here's the thing. Serious Jones has battled in the Fight Club, had the one smack battle with Murder Mook, which he lost. I don't see how anyone could have thought he won that. He lost that, in my opinion, just clear cut, you know, across the board. I think he lost that straight up. except for the second round. And I only say he won the second round because Mook went overtime. But if Mook didn't go overtime, it would have been a 3-round slaughter, but that's neither here nor there. Serious Jones is not a good battler, in my opinion. His battles in the Fight Club worked in the Fight Club, but there's a different stage between the Fight Club and the URL, and the stuff he tried in the Fight Club won't work in the URL, and it definitely won't work against someone like Charlie Clips. This is probably the only battle where I am 100% confident that Charlie Clips is going to win. I think Charlie Clips is going to completely clean Serious Jones's clock. Because I think this is probably one of the most even battles that Charlie Clips has been in, and that's saying a lot, really. But Serious Jones has a lot to learn stepping into URL stage. Things are different, and yeah, he's got a lot to learn. Calico versus Loaded Lux. Detroit's in the building. What's up? Now, I'm a Michigan dude. I'm from Detroit. Calico's from Detroit. So, trying to be as unbiased as possible. No, I got Calico for that one. I like Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux is definitely one of the best to do it, but Calico has just been knocking them down left and right, and Calico has something to prove. I know Calico in the trailer said that Lux has something to prove, but really, it's Calico. He's kind of doing the Randy Orton thing, kind of doing the Legend Killer type thing, which, you know, more power to him, but Calico has that drive, you know. Calico has that mindset where he's hungry. He's hungry, and I really like that about him, and that's why I don't think he's been beaten so far, because he stays hungry, and he stays, you know, going after these big names and whatnot. And during the math battle, he called out Lux, so it's like, you know, you don't call somebody out if you're not willing to put your money where your mouth is. So, you know, Calico's got that going for him. And now the battle you all been waiting for. Murda Mook versus Iron Solomon. Now, people has leaked the URL, has leaked the card and whatnot, and saying, oh, Murda Mook coming back, Iron Solomon coming back. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know, I don't think there. One second here. But I was like, you know, yeah, whatever. You know, Iron Solomon's retired. Mook. Although, here's the thing. When T-Rex came out with that song, The Bad Guys, with him and K-Shine, during an interview, T-Rex hinted that Mook was going to come back. He didn't explicitly say it, but he did say that Mook was gonna come back. He just said that somebody was gonna come back, and they were gonna be surprised in who they had on the next one. Who else but Mook? So, Mook versus Iron Solomon, definitely a battle I've been wanting to see for a long time now. Actually, I want to see Mook versus Math, but Mook versus Solomon is definitely one of those battles that I do want to see for a long time, because both of these cats are legends. Both of these cats are, you know, one of those people that are on a pedestal that people just want to see go. So, in terms of who I think is going to win that, your guess is as good as mine, because the playing field's even right now. They both stepped out of the game for a long time. They're both coming back in at the same time. So it's really anybody's guess. The only thing that has me befuddled is the 5 rounds. Because it's sort of like unlimited time, you know, where it's like, oh wow, they're doing unlimited time, but once you actually have a battle that's unlimited time, it's like, wrap it up, you know, we're already getting tired. You've been spitting for 12 minutes now. Wrap it up, you know. So 5 rounds, that's gonna be a beast, but it's definitely one of those things where I see both of these cats bringing their A game. All too often where we have these legendary matches, they end up falling short because both cats just don't feel like bringing their A game. But with 5 rounds, it definitely gives them no excuse for not bringing their A game. So, yeah, man, Mook versus Solomon. No clue what's gonna happen with that one. That is going to be insane. But just to reiterate what I said, Vert versus Rex. I got Rex. Enes versus DNA. Serious Jones versus Charlie Clips. I got Charlie Clips. Calico versus Lux. Calico. Mook versus Solomon. I'm not even gonna touch that one. But if it's not a judged battle, I will definitely be doing a breakdown of that battle when it comes out, and give you my opinion on who won that battle when it comes out. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that. And I'm sorry I haven't been hitting the material, guys. I'm sorry I haven't been. I've been trying to get a second job. I've been trying to, get some stuff in my life straight. I've been trying to take care of some other things going on YouTube. I've been trying to get my money right. Just a lot of things going on, so I haven't been able to really sit down and do the whole battle breakdown thing. But I'm definitely going to. I got a battle lined up that I'm going to do, which is a battle that I've mentioned before. So I'm going to do that one. But it's going to take me some time, and I appreciate that you guys have been riding with me, that you guys have been, giving me the compliments in the comments. It really means a lot, especially, if you guys been looking in the comment section of some of my videos, a lot of people hating on you, boy, but, I'm keeping it 100. I'm definitely going to get back to you guys. It's a lot of real life stuff going on, I'm not going to, sit here and say that I'm not doing it because I don't feel like it. It's just a lot of real life things going on that it's just eating up a lot of my time. But I'm definitely coming back. Be on the lookout for that. And that's all I got to say about that, man. Peace. Oh, real quick, I will be doing my predictions for World Domination 3, when all the matchup announcements are all said and done and they actually have a trailer coming out and it looks all good, clean, and pretty. So I will be definitely coming out with matchup predictions for that. I got a lot to say about the matchups they have already, but different video. This was Summer Madness 2. Yeah, so that'll do it for me. I'm out. Peace.